then we're on to the customs. So onto the customs. So this is then the Franco Carissimo talking about Angel and Archangel. So these ones you get the switch outs, I believe, and this person's just got two of them. Got two of them.
So you get all of these parts then?
No, this one looks like he's got two or something. I don't know.
I don't know how
this.
Understand is why I didn't do the actual
way
Archangel.
with the wings. Yeah, they sort the wings round, don't they?
Looks cool though.
Actually, no, because no, because Angel does have wings like that and that outfit, doesn't he?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's Angel. That is Angel, and then the other one is Angel as well.
Yeah,
the metal wings. It's not. It's not Archangel yet.
Yeah, but it looks nice. It looks really nice. I mean, paint up looks great.
Very different as well.
Yeah. But the problem with this is, I mean, would you go with the one on the left?
I don't go with any of them. I don't like either of them.
Well, I mean, if you were going to go for one or the other, you've got to go that way, ain't you?
I would go that way. There's much more going on, more sculpt detailing in there, more vibrant colours.
But then again, you have to also remember how much these things are going to probably cost, like $2,000 a pop.
Yeah,
knowing about how this people go. It's like a Vonferno. These angels are shocking. I don't know if that's a good shocking or a bad shocking.
No, I'm assuming it's a bad shocking. Because he's got Bowens, isn't he, that cost a fraction of the price. And to be honest with you, the work isn't much better. This isn't better.
Well, I'll tell you what is a good one is the Comic
Sideshow one.
Really nice.
Better than this.
Comic is really, really underrated. The only thing that's against it is it's a 1/5 scale piece. But that Angel by Sideshow, the Comic, the old one from like
100%.
10 years ago, whenever it was. I think we saw it at Wallace's house, I think.
We did, yeah.
And that piece is really nice. It's
fucking lovely. Really nice.
Yeah.
What is it with these custom yellows that people use? I mean, what the fuck is it? It got people got ambrosia on the brain.
Yeah.
So they want a bit of fucking custard. Their yellows are like horrible.
I know.
Like blondes doesn't look like that. It doesn't. I know in comics that they may draw them like that. It doesn't translate on statues well. It looks literally like someone's dipped his fucking head in custard and cleaned only his face.
Just no texturing, no like break up of the colours. There's all like one colour, and it's just like, you know. I mean, it's nice piece, but you know.
I like the standing off together.
Yeah.
No, I don't think these are groundbreaking anyway. I think there's better angels than these.
I think the one by Halimar weren't too bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's just that they got a bit of a bad track record for paint quality and stuff. But, yeah. Apparently Michael J. White was next to John Jones the other week, and they looked massive in size. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Would not surprise me in the slightest.
Monster, isn't he?
No, Michael J. White was bigger, but I'm assuming.
He's moving up to heavyweight at the moment, so I very much doubt that.
Well, you don't think that Michael J. White would be bigger than him?
No, I don't. I think Michael J. White is around 6'2", and I reckon John Jones is about 6'4", 6'5".
Michael J. White height.
Yeah.
Michael J. White is 185 centimeters.
What's that? Give me the English. I don't know what that means.
What's that? 185 is.
Don't work it out. Just put in feet.
6'2".
So I'm right.
But then weight.
Shouldn't fuck with me on sizes and weights, man. I work with bodies. It's not worth.
Michael J. White is 215 to 235 pounds.
Yeah. Jones is much bigger than that. Jones is 6'4", 6'5", and Jones probably walks around about 250.
193. So that's about 6'4".
Nearly 6'5".
6'4".
Yeah.
Weight. Wow, why the fuck did it come up with that? Okay, 93.
93 kilos is fighting weight.
93 kilos in pounds.
93 kilos in pounds.
That's his fighting weight. That's not his weight.
Yeah. He goes up at least 10 kilos.
So it can be quite, but there'll be about a similar weight though. Seems.
No. Well, maybe, but you know, John Jones off season for like heavyweight, he's walking around 230 to 250 pounds. He's going to go up to heavyweight, so he's going to stack on some muscle. So he's doing that at this moment. So I would reckon that Jones is probably walking around at the moment around 235, 240 at this moment, right now. But big for it, like muscular for it, not fat.
But again, that's just by doing it really quickly on there. So I don't know how accurate it is to this day about them both. Then you got this. I don't know where this is from. This is what you sent me.
I just thought it was really cool Batman thing. Just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Don't care. I don't know where it's from. Don't care, but it just looked cool.
Okay. This is a custom death.
So, really nice.
This looks really cool. I think this was just an STL file, to be honest with you. You can buy it for like 20 quid. Yeah, it looks nice. But obviously you have to get painted up and printed, which is the thing that costs the money. Lewis is saying, Jones walks around about 230. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me.
But he's moving up to heavyweight now, so he'll be heavier now. That's what I'm telling you. I know that he's, when you're moving up a weight division, you don't just put fat on. You need to put on muscle, and that's why when I've looked after fighters that have tried to come down to a lower weight class from moving back up to one, they very much struggled because they put on 10 to 12 pounds of muscle, and then when they want to jump back down a weight, I say to them, it's going to take you a year. That's a fucking year. To lose that is a year. Healthily, it's a year. If you go any quicker, you're gonna be drained, so fucking drained that you're gonna not be worth a pile of dog shit. So
I still can't believe that fucking Rumble Johnson used to cut to 170. That's fucking obscene.
He's a fucking emaciated.
A lot of time.
He's emaciated, man. But I mean, how much of a killer was he at that weight class?
When he went back up to like probably 205, he was scary, and then probably more than he went up to heavyweight after. He's knocking people out, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, it's a killer, man. It's a Rumble Johnson. It's a fucking killer. But my point is anyway is that Jones is going to do it responsibly, like in a responsible way. He's going to be gaining muscle. He's lifting. He's going to walk in, and I'm telling you, when he comes in at heavyweight, he's going to be 235, 240, and that's him cut and in shape. He'll be looking back 240. So he's walking around
probably be around 240, 250. I don't think he'll get up to Brock Lesnar's size if he still wants to fight light heavyweight.
Yeah, Brock 265.
I think money. I think though, if he does get up to to heavyweight, I think if there is a consistent heavyweight champion, and he stays there, and he is convincing at heavyweight, he'll stay there because that is where the money is. That's where the money is. People want to see. Yeah. They want to see these big fucking freak shows fighting people, don't they? So if he works it out, he stays there. And you go, why the fuck am I cutting weight? If I can knock people out here and do whatever.
Who is the heavyweight champion at the moment?
Stipe? Did
Stipe don't last 3 rounds against Jones.
Yeah.
Jones will kill him.
I think Stipe just done Cormier last, didn't he?
Stipe will be murdered by Jones. It won't last.
Yeah.
He hasn't got the weapon. He hasn't got the weaponry to deal with it.
But a lot of people ain't. But you just don't know. This then is a Diablo bust. This was painted by Lewis. Someone put in the comments.
Really?
Is that where you go from?
No. I think Lewis has shared this, but this is from Blitzway. This is from no. It's not from Blitzway. The fuck am I doing? It's from Blizzard. It's from Blizzard. Yeah. This is the 10-inch Diablo Terror of the Dark or something like that. Lord of the Terror or Lord of the Dark, like something like that. Just looks fucking really cool. I saw pictures of the front and back of it, and I thought, fuck me, as a bust, that's really nice. It's only about 10 inches or something. Looks really, really cool.
Oh no, sorry, someone's saying there's one that Lewis painted he wants. Okay. Lord of Terror.
Lord of Terror, that's him.
Yeah, it looks nice. It looks really nice. And the concepts on this are really cool. Yeah, very cool. Jin HQ's got it on order. So, yeah.
Sweet. Congrats, man. That's fantastic.
Basically, the most Academy Award movie, a dog shit in this era. Yeah, of course. Anything now that's up for an Oscar it's just a political statement half the time. That's the problem. What does he name his 10-inch again?
The Lord of Terror.
Yeah. There's your boy Mark Carlin. What the fuck? And what's up, brothers? All good here. All good here. This is nice. This bust is really nice. I thought it was actually a custom, so I put it in the wrong section. This then is the Co-Signature Collectibles. This is the Doctor Doom, and this I think is off of the Silver Surfer 108, or is it 104, 108?
I think 108 is right. I have this cover.
Yeah, I don't have it.
It's nice. The statue's very nice.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Very
I think
nice.
that looks fantastic. I think that's a fantastic looking Doom.
They've changed the positioning of it, things like that, but just very cool.
Yeah, it's a little bit that left arm's up too high. So
he's not standing on him, is he? Is he standing on him on the cover?
No, I think he's standing on him on the cover.
Yeah,
I think he is, yeah. But I mean, this is, for me, as a fan art Doom, and there's been many, this is probably one of the best I've seen.
It's nice. It's different as well. That's the thing about it. It's not just fucking, let's do another Doom on Throne.
I don't like this. I think when you're looking over Doom covers as well, it's very, very hard to find Doom, like comic reference art that you actually like the look of. It's very different, because I like Doom and I can't find many. So I own that cover because it's one of my favourites.
I like Silver Surfer, so I don't like this one.
No, listen, Doctor Doom's gonna fuck Surfer up. It's not that about
that. Too much grey for me, Sean is saying.
Well, on the Doom.
Well, overall, because it's like grey Surfer, grey.
Yeah, but there'll be big heavy contrast. Heavy contrast angle, that is. The leg thickness thing is definitely perspective angle.
I kind of dig this Doom's constantly trashed in the Facebook groups for some reason. That would probably be, if I guess, because I haven't seen it yet, but I bet that's in that, not another whatever group, because they're all in like last level and everything else, so they're probably bashing it because of that.
Listen, you can't. There's one thing I can assure you right now, is that you cannot trust at least 70% of shit like this, because there's an agenda always. There's always an agenda to why you trash something. I don't know. I don't have any agenda with any of these Dooms whatsoever, and looks like a pretty good Doom to me. I haven't got any pre-orders of any other fan art ones that I particularly want to see this one. But the one thing with fan art in particular is the people that buy their shit make it their mission to go out and fuck others up and start attacking their pieces. It's not the honestly, it's a dirtier game. It's a much dirtier game in our community, to be honest with you, because you think the XM Sideshow debate's bad. You ain't seen shit. You want to hear the way they talk about each other. Somebody goes, "Oh, this is my Doom thing." That like literally crowds of people going, "That's fucking shit. Looks awful. This is wrong. That's wrong." You're just looking at it like, "Wow, okay."
On my post for Nightbreed, which I put up the other day, the owner of Pop Culture Shock said, "Yeah, we almost got the license for that." That would have been pretty cool, yeah, because there's some quite cool monsters in there. Someone actually did ask a question earlier on, but I missed it, and I was going to come back to it. I've just remembered this. They did ask us what we thought about the Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves. And that's been asked quite a lot of times. And
love it.
Both the thing about it is both of us don't really know the source material.
No,
we're not really big on the source material, so like when we've seen it as a separate film, without knowing the source material of Constantine, it's really a good film in that respect.
Love the film. Love Keanu Reeves.
I can't remember what I was doing, but my girlfriend had I gave her a list of films to watch. One of them was Constantine. She enjoyed it as well, and I think again she asked if there was a sequel to it. And I said, unfortunately not. Very good film.
Apparently, it's quite a way off the source material comics though.
A lot, yeah, it's way off.
I got friends who say that they read it and they're like, yeah, it's a fucking horrible movie. So
don't. When I met up with Vas last time in London, I asked him about it because he was buying Sandman comics, and I asked him about it, and I said I actually like the film, and he didn't take that too well.
Yeah, be careful, man. You cut your head off.
Exorcist in the House. Hi. Those of us on a budget would love to have any one of the 1/4 scale Dooms out there. This one isn't actually that badly priced. I think it's up at $850.
Yeah, that's a very good price.
Some of the others, I mean, the others are like $2,000 plus, and they're riding off of the success of the Sideshow Doom on Throne. Going, we're making a Doom on Throne, so we're going to fucking bust the price up. Same as all the Magneto ones.
Yeah, I have one right there. If you want to see it.
Too much glare. Oh, there you go. All right, cool.
Hey.
I don't do any social media. The only influences, in my opinion, is me. And probably your wife.
I do. I'm starting to fancy you all of a sudden now, Stacker.
True. I think the one is always compared to his last level one. Yeah, of course. That's what people are always going to do.
What's the last level one?
I don't like that. Doom, not a fan of the Silver Surfer being on the base. Yeah, I do think it's different to the comic. I think, if I remember correctly, I think in the comic he's kind of on his knees or something. I don't think he's standing on him.
Don't make me get the fucking comic. No, you are, aren't you?
Silver Surfer. I think it's 10. I'm going for 108. Silver Surfer 108. Ah, yeah, fuck, it's not 108, is it?
104.
7?
6, 107, 106.
Yeah, no, he's standing over him. So he's
is he like facing forward, like calling away?
It's not loading now, is it? Here you go. So this ain't going to be great because it's going to be that sort of small screen shit again. But there you go, 107. You see it?
Where am I meant to be looking?
I don't know. Can you see it? I don't know.
No, I can't see it. I see the other thing. Can't see your comic.
Oh, sorry. I got to double click that and say, yeah. So can you see that now?
Cunt. Yeah, I own the comic. I know it.
So it's like that. So it's more.
In.
I can't. I don't think. No, I can't. Oh, there you go. Okay.
There you are. There you are.
Yeah. So that's actually it's more of this kind of cover. I
have to be honest with you.
On the next one, Silver Surfer does fuck him up though.
I have the cover, and I prefer the composition of the statue.
Yeah.
Personally, I prefer the composition of the statue.
I just want to say that Silver Surfer does get a bit of retribution next. Doom boom. He's got his retribution there. Right. No, I like the concept of it, the idea of it, but yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
Statue's much better than the cover. Same here, Gio.
I think it is.
The dude who done Doom is a gentleman. Spent a few days with him last year before going to Singapore Comic-Con. Hardworking, great bloke, very nice guy. Very, very nice guy.
The real issue is going to be with these Dooms.
Hello, that's right.
And the fan art stuff, right? The real issue is, like we said before, which is there are certain things that sculpting does not work, and heavy material is really, really hard to do well. You can put as much textures and shit as you want on it, but all the edges and the crimpling of it is very, very hard. It's very hard to do well. It really is. Really hard. I actually have to say that I think that the way that XM did Mistress Steph's robes is one of the best examples of that I've seen recently. I was superly impressed by the way that they did the robes on her, because I was like, fuck me, that's going to be hard and stuff. And they did a very good job of that. But it's really hard to do, really. And the examples of it done well are really, really low versus how many. I mean, when you talk about how many have been sculpted, there's thousands. When you talk about how many of are good, there's 2. And that's how bad the number is. And to be honest, it was exactly the same as the that other Doom on Throne thing that they did. That fucking other thing, horrible thing. I think it was RCB, their one.
Yeah,
that was a big fucking mess.
Well, the thing is there was the Doom on Throne now. There's like 5 customs of, and it's ridiculous. There's like Zion Arts, there's Last Level, there's RCB, there's Danny Hines, there's so there's like loads of these. It's crazy.
I like this one. This is probably one of the best fan art Dooms for my personal tastes.
I like it. I'd love to see this one in person, in all honesty, because I've got a lot of their chubby stuff, and I love the paint on it. The paint in that is very clean on their stuff. So, yeah. Next up, we have the Phoenix.
No, this has come into hand. I've seen this.
Phoenix Force Emma Frost. Is it Phoenix Force 5? Or
it might be, yeah. I don't know.
Because I can't remember if that's fucking.
When you say that to me, that sounds like fucking Pulp Fiction.
That's what I was going to say. It sounds like that Fox Force 5.
Yeah.
Is it Phoenix Force 5? Or is it Phoenix Force? I can't. Oh, man, I'm all getting mixed up now, and it's getting late. So this is Emily Frost. These are photos from Barb's. So yeah, very nice photos of her. Piece looks great. Piece looks really nice. A lot of people took a bit of like a long time for this to come in, and people get a bit frustrated and whatever. But people seem to be very, very happy with this in hand now. Phoenix 5, thanks, Carl. Yeah, that looks great. Looks fantastic. And all of these Phoenix Force pieces are delightful. Yeah, they look nice. AM is what's that? Angry Monkey in it. Yeah. So yeah, nice piece. There you go. There's a comparison next to the XM one. There's a bit of a weird like filter on that though, make it look cartoon.
It does, but based on that picture, I much prefer the XM's version.
Yeah,
like by a fucking million miles.
100%.
The other one doesn't look bad, but fuck me, like when you look at like, you're like, nope. You're like
nice Brazilian Emma.
Nice.
Murray, evening gents, late joining tonight.
You're fucking fired. You're fired, Stuart.
Sexy looking piece. So actually really like how Doom Berserker had just fallen asleep because he would fuck Doom up. I'm actually a big Silver Surfer fan, and Doom is actually really powerful. I don't know. I mean, it'll be a good fight.
It's a hard fight. It's a hard fight, to be fair. I don't know, actually. I've got to be honest with you.
I'm going to go with Surfer because he's my boy, but yeah.
I don't know. I don't know who would come out on top of that. Things that people need to remember is like...
Lewis is agreeing with you on something. I don't know what it is.
Surfer's a galactic sort of level. What's he saying?
Oh, I think that they're all agreeing with you about the composition of the statue being better than the.
Yeah, I mean that's intelligent. As you look at it, you do the comic, and you sort of look at it, and you're like, well, was that going to work? You mess about with it, and they've made it work, and I think they've improved it. I think it looks better. Mm. This looks fucking cool as shit as well.
This is a Hellboy bust. Who's it by? Do you know? No,
not a fucking clue.
Yeah. Oh no, he's Lucius Star. No. Doom is badass. So yeah, this one looks really nice. Actually,
it's a hard fight because like Silver Surfer is like a galactic sort of level hero, and Doom is more of a planetary threat. He's not a universe. No, I know people that are gay for Doom, but he is not a universal level threat. I know that Hickman did him, God Doom, like kill him Thanos, but that's just so fucking. Yeah. That's just like so fucking funny. It's like all right, okay, yeah. But it's he is a planetary level threat. He's never been a universal level threat, and Surfer deals with universal level threats, so it's very, very hard. I think Silver wins. I think Silver Surfer would do him.
Yeah. I think the problem with Silver Surfer is he's a bit too like. You overthink stuff a bit too much sometimes.
Yeah, it's naive as well.
He's he's well gullible.
That is a nice shining light.
Yeah, you want to borrow my surfboard? Yeah, dude, take it again. Yeah. So yeah, this is a nice bust, very nice Hellboy bust there. Don't have any information on that. Custom Hulk.
Yeah.
This one looks like he's dropped something, doesn't it? He's dropped it, and he's like, "Let it go." Oh no! Do you know what this looks like? This looks like. Do you know how much I care about that? I care this much. It was there. It was there, man. It was there. It was in my hand. I just dropped it.
I had it in my hand. It was right there.
It looks like gravel.
It's a little bit like it looks like a little bit more like a sort of Alex Ross style, doesn't it? And maybe more Hulk sort of style.
Yeah. I'm not sure if it's the perspective of the picture about them hands, but they look well big.
The one thing I love is I bet you this doesn't get fucking all the nails are too yellow and nails are too light like with certain other companies that have made Hulks. With this one with fan art, I bet it doesn't get any of that. I bet it's like, oh yeah, it looks great, man, it looks great. The worst thing about fan art is they'll stay so far behind licensed companies because no one's got the guts to say your stuff is shit.
Yeah.
And you need that. Sideshow needed that. Sideshow needed that so fucking badly. They needed to know that they were really fucking dropping off the ball, and they were getting slated. And it was like, then a year, like 12 months later, they obviously sat down and went, "Listen, how the fuck do we fix this?" and then they did.
That was the problem.
Within 12 months,
one of the companies, the custom guys, they basically started going just downhill a little bit with their pieces. And rather than like go, all right, what are we going to do? How are we going to make this better? They're like, I'm out. That's it. I'm just going to give all my projects to the factory, going to say goodbye and walk away. And that's what he did, didn't he? Fucked off. And basically he told everyone, yeah, this is not going to this cheap factory. But the quality won't drop, and she promises it will stay the same, and it won't go to her. Bullshit. What did we see? We saw something come out of that, and it was just like, this is terrible. The Old Man Logan versus Maestro, and it was just like, that's fucking horrible. And then people were like, yeah, that's last level. And it's like, are you kidding me? I thought that was like some little
school project
doing it, like with paper mache and sticky back plastic, and it's just like, what the fuck? But again, the same kind of thing where that was posted in a group and everyone's going, oh my god, this is amazing, this is the best piece, this is fantastic. I come in going, what the fuck are you talking about? This is a pile of shit. This is fucking terrible. Because again, people don't have the fucking balls to say it's shit because then they've got the fear of missing out next time.
I just love it. Keep doing it because you can keep them all backwards. You'll honestly, no one will improve. Yeah, no one will improve.
Right, then we have custom Moon Knight.
I quite like this. This looks nice.
Look cool with the light eyes. Just being casted.
I like quite this. It looks quite moody. I like the feel of it. The darkness.
Was it Oscar Isaacs?
Yes, he's been cast Oscar Isaacs.
Yeah. That. So it looks really cool. Next up, this is just a custom paint job on a 1/6 scale piece. What's that, Young Frankenstein, though?
Yeah, man, blew my fucking mind. It is. Yeah. It's Gene Wilder. It's Young Frankenstein.
Oh, wow. I've never seen that the whole way through. I've only ever seen clips of your house.
Just makes me laugh my tits off.
Yeah. He's always one of rolls in the hay.
Yeah, but it's like there's just so many fucking good ones, man. It depends on what your humour's like. But when like the old like walk this way and then the person actually copies exactly how you walk rather than, do you know what I mean? It's stupid humour, but I like crack up at shit like that. It's like walk this way, and you're like, and then they walk a funny way, and you're like copying. Fucking stupid.
You put the candle back.
Yeah. It's like our Dr. Frankenstein. It's like, no, it's Frankenstein.
What is that another one?
Was that?
People are like quoting now. I don't know the quote.
What's the quote? Because Igor, his name's Igor, and he's got these big bulging fucking eyes. It's meant to be Igor, isn't it? Yeah. It's like, no, it's pronounced Igor. It's like funky and the hump constantly is moving from which side to the other.
Definitely comb his head to the side, yeah.
Yeah, it looks brilliant, this though. I actually thought it was photoshopped on. It looks so good. I was like blown away by the work.
Well, the fact that I got it, because you said this to me today, the fact that I got it from a film I've never seen the whole way through.
Dude, I sent that to you about fucking 2 hours before the chat.
Yeah, what's your point?
Well, you didn't have long to search anything.
No, I didn't search it at all. I'd looked at it and I was like,
you wouldn't bother anyway. You'd just be like, who is this?
Oh, yeah.
Who's this guy? Looks like Willy Wonka.
Abby Normal.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. he still has the brain, he takes the brain, he's like, then he puts it in the monster's like is fucking like crazy, and he's like, can you remember the is it not Hans Delbruck? He's like, no. He's like, who is it? He's like, Abby someone. It's like, Abby who? He's like, Abby Normal. Oh, fucking
Mel Brooks did like the Three Amigos and stuff like that as well.
Yeah, he did all that. I can dig all that. I got the steelbook of it. I got the limited edition one still sealed over there. I can't bring myself to open it. Fucking just so funny. Starfire.
Firestar. Yeah. Starfire, and it's really cool. I don't know the character much, to be honest with you. I don't know that. But it looks quite similar to kind of like Phoenix, doesn't it? An old style Phoenix.
Sexy, don't it? It's a sexy piece.
Yeah.
Very, very nice work. Nice render. I think that's a render, isn't it? That's definitely a render, that. It's nice.
Yeah, it looks like a render, that does. Those are good, though. Looks nice.
Yeah. I think this was shared from
Savage
Storm.
So, yeah, that's this one.
It's pretty cool. Quite like that.
And a Rogue as well, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
I think they made their tits look too much like implants. Yeah. So, what did you say, Starfire?
Yeah,
I said
Starfire.
I said Firestar. Yeah.
Is it
Stuart
Firestar?
Murray, isn't it Firestar? Thank you, Stuart Murray.
Could be Stuart. Fuck you, Stuart. You were late.
I really
Take my
was
side,
this one.
motherfucker.
I really wish Sideshow's collectible Starfire was more like this Firestar.
Fuckers.
I was fired. I came back and I bought the company. Is that again? Is that no? Is that not Young Frankenstein?
I was fired. I came back and bought it now. Not that I remember. Not that I remember that line. I'm pretty. I have a real problem. Well, I can recite most of a film. Like I can see it once and not in 10 years. And I can.
I had some of those. So I did
well,
recently.
fucking bad. I
watched Weird Science the
I
other day. I watched Weird Science.
I could go through that whole film. I got start to finish the whole fucking film. Every line. Probably.
This is the Midtown variant of the Thanos #1.
It's Midtown Comics. Yeah, it's there actually. If you want to see it?
Yeah, I think I can borrow you that. And I just don't know how this is going to be engineered to stay like that.
Looks cool though. It looks pretty good.
It don't look bad. Yeah,
it doesn't look bad. It's quite a big. That fucking Hulk's got to be made of helium.
The company who make it ain't got a great reputation though.
Oh well, that's bad. That's a bad fucking start.
It's Iron Arts, isn't it? So, if they can make it, but the problem is again, I don't know how they're going to get that to stay like that. That's going to be really hard. Unless they're, well, I don't even know.
That's why I'm glad I'm not in any of these customs groups. I just literally take things, and I don't know who they are, and I just put them in the chat, and then I talk about them.
This is there's no
Venom agenda. Yeah, this is actually painted by Louis Villamar.
Oh, it looks shit. I'm joking.
Nah, he did a really good job with this.
Yeah,
he did a very good job with this paint up. It's got a lot of textures, and it's got a lot of deep colours running through it. He's taking his time with this. He's done a really good job. I really hate the fucking concept quite severely. I love the Hulk and I love Venom, and I don't like them together, so it's a bit of a problem for me. But I do think, I don't really like that head on it too much at all. But I really like the other one. It's got some funny thing where he's like banging a pole in half or something.
Canola's coming. So Canola's coming. I don't. There you go. There's the traffic right there.
Yeah, there's another head though. That head is the one that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
With a forming mouth around it. It's pretty cool.
Mad Wog is saying, sorry, Gio, I know you love Thanos, but this one I do not like at all. And,
you're probably right, to be honest. I've only seen a handful of pictures. I've got the comic, so I look at the comic quite regularly. I just thought, ain't a bad fucking effort.
Every character needs to be.
You're probably right.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is now they've all been venomized. I think they were carnageized at one point, and now they're going to be nullified or whatever.
Nullified, you dickhead.
Nullified. Fuck off.
Fucking use of English embarrasses us. I'll tell you that. You may as well be fucking Dutch. They speak better than you.
They do actually speak really good English.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Better than you, an Englishman.
That's not hard.
Jesus. It really shouldn't. It should be hard, dude. Anyone speaking a second language should not speak it better than you.
I'm glad I saw it, but I've never owned it. Yeah.
What's that?
What's that? I don't know if it's the Thanos or the Venom Hulk. No. This then is custom 1/4 scale Zod. This is by Narin. So he sells these as kits. So this is quite interesting to see. Much bigger than you think it's going to be as well. And das ist das, meine Freundin.
Oh, brilliant.
Das ist das.
Was ist das? Oh.
There we go, yeah. Das ist das.
Good.
Yeah.